This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
An appeals court has reversed the murder conviction against David Nichols due to an error in jury instructions. Moses Lake's Zach Phillips was named Player of the Year and Jamie Loetta Co-Player of the Year in the Big Nine Athletic Conference. An overturned tanker truck caused one of the worst traffic jams in years in Seattle.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
An appeals court has reversed the murder conviction against David Nichols due to an error in jury instructions. The Montana man was convicted in 2012 of murdering a Freda resident, Sage Monroe, outside of his E Street home in 2009. Nichols was sentenced in 2013 to 25 years in prison. Nichols appealed the conviction, claiming instructional error regarding the court's to-convict instruction. At trial, the court's to-convict instruction to the jury deviated from the standard instruction set forth in the Washington pattern jury instructions. Rather than informing the jury it was their duty to return a guilty or not guilty verdict, the instructions stated that the jury should return a verdict of guilty or not guilty. After the verdict, Nichols filed motions requesting a new trial, with one issue raised being the permissive language, or the should, emphasizing court records in the court's to-convict instruction. The appeals court ruled in favor of Nichols, reversing his conviction and returning the case to Grant County for retrial. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News. Moses Lake's Zach Phillips was named Player of the Year and Jamie Loetta Co-Player of the Year in the Big Nine Athletic Conference. Phillips, a 6-foot junior and co-captain for the Chiefs boys basketball team, led Moses Lake to a 14-10 overall record, 7-5 in the Big Nine, and a berth in the regional round of the state tournament. Phillips scored 20 points in the regional round loss to Richland. Senior Ryan Carstetter was also named second-team All-Conference, and Evan McLean and Gio Walker were named to the All-Defensive team. Junior Jamie Loetta and Sunnyside's Emily Maldonado were named Big Nine Co-Players of the Year in girls basketball. Loetta led the Chiefs to their fourth straight regional game, where Moses Lake knocked off Kent Ridge on Saturday and secured a bye in the first round of the state tournament at the Tacoma Dome. Loetta had a game-high 25 points in Saturday's 65-57 win. Loetta was also named to the conference's all-defensive team. Junior Abby Rathman was named the conference's Defensive Player of the Year and first-team All-Conference after making second-team last season. Senior Jessica Olsen was also named second-team. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This was the best case scenario. We didn't have a leakage, there was no fire.
That's right. An 8-hour total shutdown of I-5 in the heart of Seattle was the best thing that could have happened, according to Seattle Fire Department, because it all started with a dangerous crash involving a tanker filled with flammable gas.
This is a dangerous potential, and to avoid that worst case scenario, we've got to take those precautions and really take a step back and evaluate the safety for everybody's concern.
Of course, everyone is asking tonight, why 8 hours?
That evaluation and those processes that take place to keep everybody safe, they take time.
This isn't, like a cement truck that rolled over. It's carrying dangerous propane.
We had to make sure and assess that no liquid or anything was leaking.
The tanker truck was carrying 9,300 gallons of propane. By 4 p.m., crews had emptied just a third of that, working to get the behemoth back upright.
One kind of holds it while the other one kind of pulls it and kind of sets it up right.
To drain it.
They're happy with the amount of weight that's been removed off of that tanker.
And finally, safely move it out of the way.
We are very cognizant and aware that this is high traffic hour. We've been on scene for a while, but safety is going to be our number one priority.
All of that came after Seattle police moved cars, an entire homeless encampment. WSDOT crews worked to stop cars from getting onto I-5, and Seattle Fire helped the 3 injured in the accident itself.
You have a bunch of city agencies on scene right now, and we're working together.
By 6 p.m., the truck was towed and traffic got moving again. A small price to pay, these agencies say, for making sure this didn't end up much, much worse.
From the iFIBER 1 Weather Center, I'm Jeff Slicky taking a look at the basin's forecast for the week. Monday, upper 30s and cloudy skies. Clearing up for Tuesday in the low 40s. The overnight lows are still going to be in the low 30s as we move through the week. Wednesday near 50. Cloudy skies on Thursday in the mid 40s. Friday into the weekend, looking partly sunny. For iFIBER 1, I'm Jeff Slikey.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.